In a neighborhood on the southeast side of Appleton, there is a backyard you truly need to see to believe. It belongs to Dennis Nagin, along with all the birds and butterflies.
They'll be all over this, and then there's orange milkweed here too.
And the turtles, frogs, and fish.
I will throw this food out over there. Should be within minutes.
Make that seconds.
Whoop, look at that.
That call this little oasis home.
It's probably not to over dramatize it or whatever, but probably saved my life, because when I'm depressed or just the body ain't working, you just come out here and it's just like most people. You go in the woods and you just see everything that God created and you just calm. It just brings peace.
Growing up in Kaukauna, Dennis spent countless hours in nature at Thousand Islands along the Fox River. He then moved to Appleton after getting married and starting a family. Aside from his career that included starting a business and working in healthcare management, Dennis coached basketball for decades. In 2010, just as he achieved his dream of coaching the Lawrence University women's team, he felt something wasn't right with his body.
But right away, I started noticing just things weren't right. I went to the trainer. I said, I feel like I got concussion syndrome. Something's not right in my mind. And then it took him about a year and a half to finally, after a gazillion tests, figure out what it was.
Doctors diagnosed Dennis with severe systemic rheumatoid arthritis, which destroys tendons and joints in the body and attacks the heart, lungs, eyes, and other organs.
I had to give up coaching, I had to give up working at a job. I had to give up most of my volunteering. So you lose your life, you lose your identity, and then you got to start rebuilding, and it's very difficult.
Dennis recalls really struggling those first few years with his now very limited lifestyle.
But at that time it was brutal, because it was out of control. We didn't have the right med combo, so life was pure hell. I couldn't work, we almost lost our house. It was tough times.
But then, out of the blue in 2013, Dennis had a vision.
One day I woke up in the middle of the night, and whether it was God or whatever, I said, build a pond. And I drew that note down. The next day I got up, I got pictures. I came out here with a big rope, and I laid out a rope. Everybody thought I was crazy, and I said, I want to build a pond.
So Dennis hired a local company, and within months, his pond became a reality. He named it Memory Lake in honor of his late parents. Over the last 10 years, Dennis's family and friends, especially his grandkids, have enjoyed Memory Lake, which is stocked with perch. And the cold winter months have never taken a toll.
Everything stays here. They go to the bottom, the perch and everything, and then we wait till spring. It's the big ice out. There's a log in the corner over there. We wait like in March, and I don't know if he's out now, but the big turtle will come out, and you know life is good.
While Dennis's initial dream for his pond is alive and well, he does still have one passionate hope for it, and he'll cover all the expense.
As God says, when you have a gift, you got to share it. This is a huge gift. My goal is always share it with somebody like Children's Hospital, Make-A-Wish Foundation. For the parents that are struggling in stress, come here for a day. Come here for an hour. Just come out instead of being in a lunchroom. Come out here and relax. I'll throw on a burger on the grill for you. I'll buy it. Same thing, Make-A-Wish. If there's some kid that wishes they could go up north, play in a sandbox, fish. We got all that here. It's stocked with perch. They bite like crazy, so you're not going to go on a dry spell. So the joy that it's brought me and my family to have other people that are struggling in a hospital room that can't get to this, we're minutes away.
Dennis is praying that final wish comes true.
To get them out here or to offer this to them would mean the world to me. And it gives me then another reason for living and to feel that I'm contributing. That's big.
In Appleton with photojournalist Michael Bergman, I'm Jeff Alexander for Small Towns.